Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to make some more altered paper clips. These altered paper clips are going to be a little bit longer. We're going to have a pocket on them, have a couple little tags in them, and as I was digging through some of my stuff, I found that I had some little beads. Can you see them there? So I thought I would make some little dangles to go on them. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones. Now, the paper that I used was just off of some of my 6x6 pads. So I left the 6 inches long. Now you can make them that long or you can cut them shorter. I left them at the 6 inches. And then I cut them at 2.5 inches wide. And so I have some place to put my paper clip, or my paper clip. I'm going to back them with this gray paper because one of them was a little dark. This one was a little dark, so you wouldn't be able to journal on the back of that one. So I figured on the back of them, you would also be able to journal on them. So on my paper clip, I added a little jump ring, if you can see that, because I want my dangle to hang down a little straighter. And all by itself, just on the ball pin, it wasn't hanging down very straight. So when I do my paper clips, I put the little short side to the inside, and I put the long side to the outside. Now, because of my dangle, I'm going to leave these stick up a little bit. And then after, let me see, after I get done, then I'll put my dangle on, and it won't be in the way. So when I glue this on, I want to make for sure that my paper clip is about in the center of this. Doesn't matter if it's in the center of the gray paper. I left that a little longer so I could trim it. We just want to make for sure that this part is on the inside. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac and put some glue around my paper clip. You want to make sure you glue your paper clip so it kind of stays in place. Don't want it sliding all over the place. I just put glue over it. Some people tape them, and you can tape it if you want. I prefer to just put the glue over it. So I'm going to glue all the way around. And paper that I'm using on this, like I say, we're out of my 6x6 pads. And they are more of a cardstock weight, not a really super heavy cardstock, but a little bit of cardstock weight. Let me put my paper over here. I want to make for sure that I don't glue that little jump ring in there. I just want to make for sure that this is in the center. I'm going to make for sure that I'm on camera. So I can move this down just a little tiny bit. I like to use Fabri-Tac when I'm doing the paper clips because it's a heavier glue, and I think it holds them good. Now we can move that out of the way, and I will trim this off. Hope everyone is not getting tired of seeing altered paper clips because I like making them. And I think all these different ones are just so cute. Now I want to round my corners. You can or you don't have to. It just depends on what you want. I like the corners rounded. I think it makes them look good. Now I will just quickly ink around this. Most everything else I'm pretty sure I have inked already. And then I'm going to ink around the back. So you'll have a little pocket with a couple little tags on the front, and then you'll have the whole back part to journal on. There we go. Now I have to round my corners on the bottom part of my pocket. And I think I want to cut, no I don't want to cut, because you know what, I'm not going to cut a thumb notch. I think instead I'm just going to add a little bit of lace across my pocket. So I'm just going to glue the 3 sides. Now I've been messing with this, moving this thing around that my phone hangs on, trying to get it so it's comfortable for me so I don't have to reach so far, but yet then I can try to make for sure that I stay on the camera. So I think I have this kind of close. Let me back it up just a little tiny bit. I think that's why it looks so odd to me. Now your pocket, you can make any size you want. I don't think all of my pockets are the same. They're the same width, of course, the 2.5 inches. But this one is like 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5/16. 2 and 5/16 length. Then I'm just going to glue. Now that part of that lace doesn't look very good. Looks like it got hacked up. Just going to glue some lace across here. And I'm not overly decorating these. You can decorate them however you want. I just thought it would be a cute little quick project. And then I'm going to stick, I think this goes this way. Just going to stick this little tag on here. And that's just going to be my little fancy on the pocket. That's all I'm going to do for decorating on that, except for adding on my dangle. So I just put 4 beads and a little thing on each one. Let's see, there we go. So the jump ring helps it to lay down just a little bit flatter. A little charm, I guess, is what I was trying to say. So 4 beads and a charm. So isn't that cute? I think that's cute. So let me see, what can we attach this to? We'll just turn this little book over. I don't have anything right on the inside. And we'll just stick that right on there. And then the little dangle will hang right down. Now isn't that cute? I like that. Okay. Now we'll move on to our next one. Oops, throwing my little words around here. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to put my little, I'm just using these as my little tags. So they're just little tickets with flowers on. And you can journal on the back of them. So there we go. Now it's finished. Doesn't that look better? And you have all this journaling space. Cool, huh? All right, now I'm going to round my corners on here. I glued all of the rest of them on the bases. Inked around them. I'll just have to ink a little bit where I'm cutting my corners. Just to touch it up. And I kind of tried to ink in a color that coordinated with each one. I like these black ones. The black and the white and the gray. Let me see, I want that this way. So I'll do these 2 for my pocket. So how's everyone doing today? A little bit cooler here today. I think we're supposed to have a couple days of cool now, and then it's supposed to warm up again. Kind of hard to tell what the temperature's going to be any day. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down on the 3 sides again. Pretty much they're all going to be done the same way. But I have 4 of them here that I want to do. So hopefully you don't get bored. And then we have our journaling space back here. Oh, let me do the back. Forgot to do the back. Guess I have to trim this just a little bit. And I think I need to trim along the bottom a little bit. That's better. Now I think I have it all trimmed down. Now this I'm going to put on the pocket and have these little tiny words. It says, I thought I inked around these, maybe I didn't. It says you are, and I'm going to offset these a little tiny bit just because they're so small. Then I'll kind of just put this one down here somehow. It says you are awesome. So I'll just do that with this one. And I like the mushrooms on these little tags. There we go. You are awesome. Now I want to put my glue across here first before my glue runs all over the table. I think the little dainty lace on there just dresses it up a little tiny bit. Now we can put our little tag on there. And I chose this one because the mushroom just had kind of white and black, and I like the background of this. Now I have two things of glue open, so I guess it'll be whatever I pick up first. How's that? There, and I think that's cute. Then I have these two tags to go in there. So I have yellow flowers. And I have a lime tree. Cool, huh? Now I'm just going to, and on this one I have a little gold key. Hopefully you can see it. I'm just going to stick that on here. Guess I better stand this up for a second. Now I just kind of stick the jump ring right through the top thing. When it cooperates. When the pin doesn't get in the way. Okay, let me just take it off camera and it'll go on a little faster. Because you know, not everything works right the way you want it to. And there we go. And I'll just clip that back shut. So then our key will hang down. And I think that's just pretty. And the key, the color of the key goes good with these flowers. Now I'm thinking that the key looks the same on both sides, so there is that one. And that one's cute. Now for this one, we're just going to do the same thing again. I already rounded my corners on this one. I stood my glue up, so it has to run back down there. And I've already put the paper clip in here. Just because you don't have to watch me do the same thing too many times. So if I can slide that back up a little bit. There we go. Let me see. I'm going to put my lace on first. So what do you think of the paper clips? Do you like making paper clips? Have you tried to make them yet? I think it's fun and it's something different. Just a different ephemera for your junk journal or whatever you want to use it in. Okay, now I have a little basket of purple and white flowers. So I'm just going to put that on this. Other than that, I think the background papers have enough design in them. I don't have to put too much stuff on them, but you know, you can decorate this background however you want. And then I have this pink. I'm not sure if them might be roses, and then I just have some greenery here. I just thought these little tags looked good in there. And on this one I have one of them little wheels, and it has a little heart on it. It just doesn't stay up. Now let's see how long it takes me to get this one on. See? Went right through. That worked excellent. And then that just lays right down there. And I think that one is cute also. All right, now we have one left. I already have the dangle on this one, and it's a little butterfly. I have the corners rounded, so all I have to do is stick the pocket on. I'm going to use this glue. looks good. And now on the back of this one, when I was inking around the outside, I kind of did boo-boo there with my ink, so I just put a little green flower over it, just to kind of hide the boo-boo. We'll call it a boo-boo. So that hangs pretty nice on there. Now I'll put my lace on. Then I'll put my little tag on. If you wanted these for a smaller journal, just make them to the size that you need. Okay, and then on this one I have another little mushroom. Goes good with the colors in this, and it says believe in yourself. We're just going to glue this on there. And I think that's cute. And then for this one, I just have like green, maybe palm trees and whatever these big leafy plants are. Not really sure what they're called, but it's a house plant. And this one is an outdoor tree. So then we're going in our pocket. And that is our video for today. So, what do you think about the paper clips? I just think they're cute. Let me make for sure that this is all fitting in the camera. And I think the jump ring helps them to lay down a lot better. So there we go, everyone. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you like them, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up. Check out my other videos, and I hope you come back to see me for my next one. So until then, everyone, have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.